Okay, let's just jump right in. Today we're embarking on a deep dive into a massive juggernaut in the sports manga and anime world.
Yeah, we're looking at Haikyu by Haruichi Furudate.
Right. And our mission today, based on the sources we've gathered, is to figure out how a story about high school volleyball resonates with millions of people who have, never even set foot on a court. So first we'll introduce an overview of the work, and then we'll break down exactly what makes it so interesting.
It really is a fascinating phenomenon. To grasp the appeal, you first have to look at the setup, which seems standard on paper, but it's executed brilliantly.
Yeah, it starts with the protagonist, Shoyo Hinata.
Right. A short guy, lacking formal training, but he has this incredible raw athleticism.
He gets totally inspired by seeing this player they call the small giant on TV playing for Karasuno High. So Hinata gets fired up, finally scrapes a team together in middle school, and then
He just gets absolutely crushed.
totally destroyed in his very first match.
And that defeat is handed to him by Tobio Kageyama. He's this genius setter known as the king of the court. Technically perfect, but incredibly demanding.
So Hinata swears revenge. He trains intensely, gets into Karasuno High to follow his idol, walks into the gym,
His
and
sworn enemy is right there.
yes, Kageyama is his new teammate.
It is such a great twist. The king and the raw athletic rookie have to work together to revive Karasuno, which is now known as a fallen powerhouse. Their goal is the Nationals.
And that leads us right into the appeal of the work, that friction between them.
Exactly. They have to turn their weaknesses into a weapon. They develop something called the freak quick attack. Because Hinata lacks the technical skill to track the ball midair, he literally closes his eyes and jumps.
Wait, he actually just closes his eyes.
Eyes completely shut. He trusts Kageyama to deliver the ball with pinpoint accuracy right to his palm. It takes his lack of height and compensates with sheer speed and absolute trust.
That sounds almost magical, but the sources actually made a big point about the realism.
They do. Unlike a lot of sports series that rely on superpowers or laser beams, Haikyu stays firmly grounded. Furudate weaves real volleyball tactics into the narrative.
Things like rotations and tempo and reblocking.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The author actually explains the rules naturally as part of the tension, so even if you aren't a sports fan, you follow the stakes perfectly.
And the rivals are just as compelling. You've got Toru Oikawa, the great king from Aoba Chosai.
A terrifyingly skilled setter. And then there's the battle at the garbage dump against Nakoma High. Characters like Kenma Kozume and Tetsuro Kuru are so fully fleshed out that the enemies feel just as vital as the heroes.
Which explains the massive cultural impact. By December 2024, the series had over 70 million copies in circulation.
And the real-world effect is measurable. There was an actual spike in male students joining volleyball clubs in Japan, credited directly to the series.
Fans are even doing pilgrimages, right? Flocking to Karumai Town in Iwate Prefecture.
Yes, the real-world model for the setting. People go to see the local scenery and bus stops. There is even a bus plate that reads 819, which sounds out Haikyu in Japanese.
That's wild. So why should you care about all this? It isn't just about high schoolers hitting a ball.
Right, because it's a journey that goes well beyond graduation. The story follows them into professional leagues like the V-League and even beach volleyball in Brazil.
It really honors the characters' whole lives.
It does. And it leaves us with something deeper about talent. The series constantly challenges the idea of innate ability. The genius Kageyama practices obsessively, while the natural Hinata has to meticulously hone his technique.
Which raises a really provocative question to leave you with. Is genius really something you're born with, or is it just a label we give to those who haven't stopped running?
A profound thought to end on.
Definitely. That wraps up today's deep dive into Haikyu. Thanks for hanging out with us.